So right now we are picking up from where we left off in part one, which is having our Google Sites dashboard open and our code high school dashboard open as well. Put that back. We also have this assignment page where we're watching these tutorials. The tutorials can be in the background, pause and return to the page, return to the tab that you need to be working on before you come back to the tutorial. So what we're going to do is go to our Google Sites. And if you have a digital portfolio from October, let's just start fresh. Things have changed quite a bit in the last few months. It's just easier to start with a blank slate than to try and fix what we did in the past. We're all at different levels. Let's just do this. So in our Sites dashboard, click on the blank button. Again, in the Sites dashboard, click on blank. Okay. In the top left-hand corner where it says Untitled Site, you're going to put your first name, apostrophe S, digital portfolio. So again, your first name, apostrophe S, digital portfolio. And you'll see it's going to change here as well. So I'm going to go ahead and hit return on my keyboard. And now it's also here. Okay. We're also going to change our page title. So we're going to call it our first and last name. And then we're going to, underneath that, in the center, so again, I'm making sure that it's center aligned. Underneath that, we're going to put HMAC, H-M-A-C, digital portfolio. Okay. Now, you can see from my example, and this is going to be our All About Me page, it'll be the front page. You can see from the example that I've made some editing changes. So I've changed the font of my main title, I've changed the font of my subtitle, and I've changed the background banner. So to do that, which I'm going to have you pause and do right now, I'm going to highlight this. And I'm going to change it to a font that I like. It can be any font I want. I'm just going to do this really quickly. And then I'm going to change my subtitle to something a little bit bigger, maybe size 18. And I'm going to change the font to something else different, like maybe this. Might want to make it a little bit bigger. And then to change the background, I'm going to click right here on the bottom left-hand corner of the banner, change image, and I'm going to select. And I'm just going to pick one of these and select, and that will be my background picture. Okay, so what I want you to do is pause the tutorial and fix just the banner on your main page, and then we'll get started from there. All right, so before we continue, there are a couple of things that I want to do. The first and foremost, I want to show you how to publish. So in the top right-hand corner, some of you, if you've been with me since September of 2022, you know how to do this. I'm just going to review it in case anybody forgot. So in the top right-hand corner, we're going to go ahead and hit publish. Publish is like saving. The first time you save, it's going to give you the name of your site. Just stick with that. Don't make any changes. Go ahead and click publish. It should be the same as what if you've been following along, what you should have done in the top left-hand corner. So it's going to be the same. First name's digital portfolio. First name's digital portfolio. I'm going to go ahead and click publish, and publish is like saving. So now my site has been published successfully. I'm not going to view it right now because I haven't really done anything yet. Okay. Now, the next thing you might want to do is, as I've done in my example, I've created a little picture here, one of my Bitmojis. So to do that, I'm going to go to images, and I'm going to upload an image. Let's see. I'm going to pick this one, and I'm going to open it. I want it to be a little bit smaller. and I want it to be in the center. So I'm going to look for those blue lines that show me this is the center of the top. Okay. Again, I'm going to make it a little bit smaller still and move it again so that it's in the center. Okay. Why don't you go ahead and upload a picture? Either you can take one with the computer screen, or you can upload one. If you would like to upload a picture, go ahead and pause and do that now. Now, anytime I make a change, I want to make sure that I publish. So I'm going to go ahead and publish. And what it's going to do is, since I've already published once, it has a picture or a site to reference. So I have my old site here, and I have my new site here. Well, all I've done is change the picture. Go ahead and click publish. And then the next thing that I want to do is we have this whole About Me page introduction that we're going to include on our About Me page itself. So I'm going to go ahead and insert a text box. Okay. So again, insert a text box. It will automatically put it right underneath the picture if you've uploaded one. And I'm going to go back to this page here, and it says copy and paste the text below to your About Me page. You will be editing the text in red to speak about yourself. So I'm going to click and drag my mouse. I'm going to Command C on my keyboard or right click and copy. And I'm going to go back to my digital portfolio and I'm going to paste. If you could please do that for me now, pause the tutorial and do that for me now. All right, so we're going to have some kind of a greeting. It could be hello, welcome to my page, whatever. You're going to change this to your first name only, your grade level. So you're going to go ahead and click and drag your mouse, whatever you want your greeting to be. Welcome to my page. My name is, whatever your first name is, you'll just type. And your grade level, you'll just type. Okay. My favorite subject in school is, I can double click and then just type. So you're going to fill out just the top portion here, from here to here. Okay, that's all I want you to fill out. The bottom half is for the end of the year. So we'll return to this page at the end. So right now what I want you to do is pause the tutorial and make your changes to just the first half, from the greeting down to where you see yourself in 10 years. So pause the tutorial and do that for me now. Okay, so before we continue on, we've just made a big change. So I'm going to go ahead and publish. You can see my old site on the right, my new site on the left. I'm going to go ahead and click publish. And then the last thing that we're going to do, if you notice, my All About Me page, it doesn't say home or anything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the pages link or the pages tab. And when I hover over the home link right here, these three dots show up. I'm going to click on them and I'm going to scroll down to properties, and I'm going to change this to All About Me with an exclamation point. Okay, so I'll show you that again. When you hover over a link, a page link, go to the three dots and properties, and you can change the name here. Once you're done, go ahead and click done and publish. Okay, it doesn't say anything yet because we only have one page, but it does tell us over here that we changed the page title from home to All About Me. So the list of all the changes that I've made are going to show up over here. So I'm going to go ahead and click publish. And then I'm going to continue on to the next video tutorial. So what you should have done at this point so far is created your home page with your first and last name. We've added a picture, we've edited the banner and the text, we've included an introduction about ourselves. If you want to make changes to the font, you can. Just make sure it's something that's readable. You want people to be able to read the information that's on your page. And we've also changed the name of our home page to be something different. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pause this tutorial and move on to part 3. And in the next video, I'll show you how to create your what's inside table of contents. Okay, that's what we'll do in the next video.